going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel you guys enjoying today. So you guys, I got another video here that I'm have to do a voiceover video because I'm still trying to find my charger for my laptop and all that good stuff, you guys. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is today that we're going to be talking about a video that was made by Tap Out Connor. He put together this nice video, you guys. If you have not subscribed to Tap Out Connor, look over to your left hand side of your screen. You see his name there. Go ahead, YouTube search him and click subscribe to him. So anyways, you guys, so he got this video. Don't be on the cover of a WWE game. The Smackdown versus Raw curse. So now, you guys, we know we've seen a lot of WWE games to where certain things happen to certain people, and the first one, you guys, I think it was going to be Triple H, I believe, but I want you guys to check this out, not take too much of you guys time. Let's go ahead and jump into it right now. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well, and share with any of your wrestling friends or groups or whatever you have. Go ahead and share it in there, and hope they enjoy the video as well. Let's jump into it right now.
Smackdown vs. Raw is one of the most beloved and iconic WWE video game series of all time. However, it has a dark side. The series debuted in 2004 with Smackdown vs. Raw and had a 6-year run ending in 2010 with Smackdown vs. Raw 2011. However, it might be for the best that the series ended. There's something weird that went on with these games. What I'm talking about is the cover star curse. To explain, let's look at the first Smackdown vs. Raw game from 2004. The cover star for that game was Vince McMahon of all people. Now here's where things get creepy. About 3 months after the game was
Wow, you guys, that game is so old. Vince was the first one on a WWE game. Dang.
released, WWE held the 2005 Royal Rumble. In a freak accident, the last two participants in the match, John Cena and Batista, went over the top rope at the same time. Vince McMahon was furious and stormed into the ring. As he was doing that, both of his quadricep muscles tore. It's one thing for a wrestler to get hurt, but Vince McMahon wasn't even doing anything that physical. That's bizarre, but maybe it's just a coincidence.
Interesting.
Well, in an ironic twist, John Cena and Batista were the cover stars for the next SmackDown vs. Raw game released in late 2005. Guess what happened next? On January 6, 2006, Batista was wrestling a match against Mark Henry at a non-televised WWE show. While taking a move from Henry, Batista's right tricep tore. The injury forced the animal to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship, and he needed surgery on his right arm. Okay, 2 serious injuries in a row don't prove anything. So let's look at the next game, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Technically, there are 5 wrestlers on the cover, but since Triple H is smack dab in the middle, let's focus on him. Did anything bad happen to the game? Yes. While wrestling at the New Year's Revolution pay-per-view in early 2007, the Cerebral Assassin tore his right quadricep. This caused him to miss WrestleMania 23, the only time Triple H didn't compete at the event between 1996 and 2019. If this seems a bit weird, well, you haven't seen anything yet. The fourth SmackDown vs. Raw game, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, featured John Cena, The Undertaker, and Bobby Lashley on the cover. This is what's crazy. John Cena would suffer an infamous torn pectoral muscle while wrestling Mr. Kennedy about a month before the game was released. While Cena did make an early return at the 2008 Royal Rumble, he got injured again later that year. At SummerSlam, John Cena suffered a herniated disc in his neck and was forced to undergo surgery. Bobby Lashley also had a rough time. A few months before SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 was released, Lashley got injured during a match with, ironically, John Cena. Lashley suffered a torn rotator cuff and was taken out of action to get surgery. Then, while on the show,
Have you guys noticed Bobby Lashley has always been strong? Like I don't see how do people keep that muscle tone for a very long time. Ever since Bobby Lashley started, and man, that is a lot to do. But anyways, you guys, that's besides the point. So let me.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh man, this was in my birthday back in 2008. Wow. That is crazy. You guys, take a second to read that real quick. this is some weird stuff, you guys. This is some weird stuff. If I'm glad Tap Out Connor, he noticed this stuff because I never did, but it's real interesting, something to think about. Just like with the Royal Rumble thing too, when you come out as number 14, check out that video of his as well.
Surprisingly be released in February of 2008. As for The Undertaker, while nothing seriously bad happened to him in '08, the dead man needed to undergo surgery only about a month after he won the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 23. This forced Taker to lose the title and be written off TV. Now, the curse isn't always an injury. For example, John Cena was on the cover of Smackdown vs. Raw 2010. A little over a month after the game's release, Cena defended his title against Sheamus in a tables match. In a major upset, the Celtic Warrior won clean. Now, it's safe to say that WWE planned on having the Celtic Warrior beat John Cena, but it appeared that the ending was botched. It looked like both Sheamus and Cena were supposed to go through a table at the same time to keep Cena looking strong. However, Sheamus missed the table, giving him a clean victory over John Cena, something almost nobody at that time accomplished, especially for a newbie like Sheamus. Maybe this was the Smackdown vs. Raw curse at play. Undertaker and Rey Mysterio also appeared on the 2010 cover. A few months later, the two were having a match where Rey accidentally broke the dead man's orbital bone and nose. To make things even creepier, Randy Orton and Edge, the other two cover stars on SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, also had a match several months after the game's release. While wrestling, Orton performed his signature taunt when he suddenly injured his arm. This was a pretty odd way for an injury to happen. It's also really weird that both Undertaker and Randy Orton got hurt in 2010, and it just so happened to be against the people who appeared opposite of them on the SmackDown vs. Raw cover. Well, what about the last game of the SmackDown vs. Raw series? Was anyone on that cover affected? Well, The Miz, who had never appeared on the cover of a WWE game, did so for the first time on SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. At the end of 2010, The Miz won the WWE Championship and even defeated John Cena at WrestleMania 27 in 2011 to retain it. However, during that match, the A-lister got knocked out and actually doesn't remember much of what happened. Well, what about Big Show and John Cena, who also appeared on SmackDown vs. Raw 2011? Anything happened to them? Well, not really. Big Show did take some time off in 2011, but nothing that serious happened. Likewise, John Cena also had a pretty solid career that year. These are not the only exceptions to the curse. Shawn Michaels and Triple H appeared on the 2009 cover and both had amazing careers over the following year. As previously mentioned, John Cena appeared alongside Batista on the second SmackDown vs. Raw game. Nothing really bad happened to Cena following the game's release. Although, fans had started to turn on John Cena at this time, notably when Cena started feuding with Triple H in 2006. Maybe that had something to do with the SmackDown vs. Raw curse. Well, SmackDown vs. Raw has been long gone, so WWE wrestlers don't need to worry about that one anymore. But they do need to be worried about the Royal Rumble curse. To find out why no one wants to be entry number 14, watch this video.
You guys, watch that video there by Tap Out Connor. It won't let me go back until I watch this ad, but you guys definitely have to check that out. The curse of being number 14 in the Royal Rumble. You definitely have to check that one out because it definitely does have like some truth behind it. And like I said, you guys, I definitely recommend you guys go ahead and watching that video and also letting me know what you guys think on that one. But till we do another video again, you guys, thank you for watching Chris Wrestling Views on YouTube.com. I'm going to try to get back so you can see my reaction on my face, you guys. Whenever I find my laptop charger, because, you know, I was moving and just still trying to find this stuff. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But till then, you guys, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and click post notification bell for more videos to come. Peace.